just overlook me. Yeah, if things don't pan out, keep it cooking. You're not a fan, but you keep on looking. Look, don't be concerned with what people saying. Be concerned when they don't care to say it. Funny how people will act like they know you, but they don't even got a clue what they're saying.
Yeehaw, soldiers! Namesays coming to you with another video, and this is What If Naruto Tenseigan Part 7. So this returns, as I think this will be the second to last part before the finale. You see why I did my experiment week? Anyways, it has been really fun writing this series, but as I have said before with the Kakashi What If, all good things must come to an end, but you guys will most likely get a What If spinoff on this series in the future. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to Anime Edits for, the picture you see in the thumbnail as of right now. His channel link will be in the description. It's looking pretty nice, so again, I would just check it out if I were you. This week, on Wednesday, you'll be getting What If Kushina and Makoto were sisters, and What If Deku had to meet Mjolnir on Friday. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to watch my community tab like a hawk. I always post polls, vid updates, and other fun stuff in between. All of these are pretty important, so watch community tab like a hawk. Alright, time for quick social media plugs. So, Twitter is at AnimeStage4. So, Twitter is a pretty great place for you guys to interact with me as I do tweet a lot, and actually another way to get notified of my videos, so follow me on Twitter. Instagram is anime_stage4. Instagram is a great place for you guys to interact with me as I do post pretty frequently, so follow me on Instagram. Finally, join my Discord server. If you join, you get sneak peeks of supplementary content, notifications when I live stream ahead of time, and of course, you can just send me ideas directly. It's also a good way for you guys to interact with me, so join my Discord server. Link to it will be in the description. Alright, now for usual checklist. If you haven't seen the last part, link to it will be in the description. If you haven't seen the series at all, I would highly suggest you check out the playlist. With all out of the way, let's get right into the story. Alright, so we have Naruto, who has just returned to the village. If you haven't fully realized what he has acquired in the last part, well, he has KCM, Sage Mode, and a Tenseigan Chakra Mode. With Tenseigan Chakra Mode he got when he battled Kisame and Itachi, and the KCM and Sage Mode, well, he got during the training arc, so yeah. Oh, and by the way, he has a host of other jutsus, Rinnegan abilities, because Tenseigan, and also he can stack all of those forms together. This means he might be, oh, who am I kidding, he is the strongest in the entire ninja world, maybe of all time. I mean, Hashirama is pretty strong. We don't really know how powerful Hiruzen was in his prime, well, fully, because we have seen his Edo feats. And Tobirama and Minato are cool and all, but let's just say Naruto is above all of them. And I mean all of them. Naruto is pretty glad to be back in the village after a couple of years, but it's also ready to hunt the Akatsuki. Naruto will head into the village and will end up meeting Hinata and Ino. Ino was impressed with Naruto's transformation, and Naruto is looking at Ino like a snack. Naruto and Hinata will be glad to see each other, as it has been 2.5 years since the brother and sister duo, I guess, have met up. Ino and Hinata will tell Naruto about the fact that Neji is now a Jonin, and Naruto will be pretty proud of Neji as well, and now they're the same rank, so it's a big accomplishment for everybody, I guess. Naruto then will see Sasuke, and the two just shake hands, but they're pretty glad to see each other. Kakashi's also there, and Naruto is pretty glad to see his sensei again. I could have written that Kakashi and Sasuke left the village for a couple years, but I don't think Tsunade would allow two top Jonin to leave the village, so it wouldn't work out. Quick notes on Sasuke and Hinata. Sasuke has been trained with Kakashi, which is probably what would have happened if he hadn't gone to Orochimaru. He has done pretty well under Anbu-like training and has a nice host of different elemental jutsu, along with mastery over Sharingan. Not only has he mastered the light and fire chakra natures, but he has also dabbled in earth elemental jutsu, speaking of Sharingan. This does cost Sasuke more chakra, as it is less natural for Sasuke, but he can use this for defense purposes, such as the mud wall. Sasuke will also get Kirin in this timeline, as his desire to get at least to a tenth of Naruto's power, desire to one day beat Itachi, and of course Kakashi's Anbu training will allow him to still get it here. The Anbu training will also help Sasuke in terms of speed and strength, so a big boost here. Hinata has experimented with more of the fighting and lightning areas, and has mastered lightning, which she can do a lot with. She can literally shock people's chakra points, and I guess their bodies, and also has a nice host of lightning style juices, along with the fire palm stuff to burn one's chakra points. Yeah, no big deal. She has also become a master in gentle fist, which is a huge boost for her. She got to this point because she has a, well, desire to be at least a tenth of Naruto's power as well, along with making her father proud, and her desire to be strong like Neji as well. Hinata has also been getting some letters from a certain Ice Boy. Yep, Haku. Haven't heard from him for a while, haven't you guys? Hinata and Haku would probably classify themselves as giving each other a lot of love letters so they can communicate with each other, or more so, not really love letters, but just letters of communication. They haven't really had much interaction since Waves, but the letter is just, let's just say, my boy Haku has a way of words, if you know what I'm saying. Hinata has at least a couple thoughts here and there, and Naruto notices. He knows what's going on, and he knows who she's thinking about. Naruto will try to tease her, well, she'll kind of try to tease her, and will be like, shut up. Anyways, characters like Sakura have gotten a bit better at Genjutsu, and they've also gained some elemental jutsus as well, while Ino has improved on her Yamanaka clan techniques, and has also improved on her Earth Style jutsus, while also training on Tsunade, since, I kind of did that when, went along with Naruto, so that's pretty good. Now, let's get to a certain test. Naruto in the game will meet Tsunade, and Kakashi will announce that he and another person will fight Sasuke and Hinata. Later on, Kakashi and Hiyashi will appear, and they are the ones who will be versing Hinata and Sasuke. Naruto will just sit back and watch the fun. Sasuke will take on Kakashi, and Hinata will take on Hiyashi. Both students will be, of course, trying to, get the belts from, well, Sasuke in this case, his teacher, and of course, Hinata in this case from her father. And yep, this is going to be a really good couple fights, if you know what I'm saying. So, let's go to Sasuke versus Kakashi. Sasuke will use his sword to try to slice the belt off Kakashi, but Kakashi will just dodge him. Sasuke will try multiple jutsus in order to, hit Kakashi, then try to get the belt off of him, but Kakashi is playing the bob and wait game. Sasuke will eventually be like, gotta set my game up, and is able to catch Kakashi off guard with a slight burst of speed. Kakashi will be able to avoid it and protect the bell. Sasuke decides to turn on his Sharingan, and Kakashi decides to respect Sasuke and pulls up his headband. Sasuke and Kakashi will continue to fight in a Sharingan versus Sharingan battle, and Sasuke will eventually have an advantage over Kakashi, simply because Kakashi has, stamina issues. Sasuke will then utilize another burst of speed and will be able to get the bell this time, simply because Sasuke was able to kind of exhaust Kakashi. Kakashi definitely has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, but I don't think he would ever use Kami on his student, and I just don't think he would outlast Sasuke in a long stamina battle, as stamina has always been an issue for Kakashi. Let's go to Hinata versus Hiyashi. Hinata and Hiyashi are just in close, gentle fist combat. The battle goes on for a decent amount of time, but Hiyashi has the upper hand due to experience, plus he has a bit of stamina as well. However, Hinata has some tricks of her own, and she takes advantage of them. She infuses lightning chakra into her palms, and her strikes are quite a bit quicker, lightning fast actually. Hiyashi can barely dodge them and is being pressured by his own daughter, which is pretty good for him, I guess, in terms of pride's sake. He may have trained her, but it is still very difficult to avoid those lightning strikes. Hinata then infuses lightning chakra into her feet and eventually overwhelms her father. She then is able to grab the bell, and she gets the dub. Hiyashi is pretty proud. After the test, Sasuke and Hinata are promoted to Jonin, and everybody celebrates. Naruto and everybody will hear about the capture of Gaara, and Naruto in the game will be like, let's go and get Gaara back. However, Ino will actually be assigned to the team as she's a medic ninja here, and everybody will have to shove off. Naruto will actually go off alone to go, get Gaara, while the others head to the Sand Village because, let's just be honest, Naruto can kind of handle this mission alone, if you know what I'm saying. And then this will allow Kankuro to get healed, so he's not dying, let's just be frank here. Naruto will meet up with the fake Itachi and fake Kisame, or as in 30% of Itachi and 30% of Kisame, and he'll destroy both of them very, very easily. Naruto will then get in and get Gaara out of this little situation, as Deidara and Sasuke are shocked Naruto was able to find them so quickly. And by the way, Naruto will do this by, utilizing the shadow clones, so that's pretty good. This is because Naruto and Kurama also have a functional relationship, so he can kind of sense some things, if you know what I'm saying. And Tenseigan, and Naruto is a pretty good sensor. Naruto then decides to take on Sasuke and Deidara on his own, and not before a Naruto clone takes Gaara away from them, and that Naruto clone will head to the Sand Village. Deidara and Sasuke are, Deidara is more so confident, Sasuke is more so careful, but they believe that they could at least maybe, take on Naruto, maybe defeat him. Mostly Deidara again. Sasuke again wants to be careful because of the stories he's heard from Itachi. However, once Naruto decides to release some of his power, Deidara and Sasuke are extremely terrified. Deidara will try to fire off explosions, and Sasuke will try to poison Naruto, but it is to no avail as Naruto is just way too fast and way too powerful. Naruto will smack Deidara and Sasuke around, and then Naruto will see, he'll destroy Sasuke's heart after seeing it with his Tenseigan, and this will leave Deidara alone, as Sasuke is now dead. Deidara is again even more terrified, as Sasuke was stronger than him as saved by Deidara himself. So Deidara will have to resort to a self-destruction explosion, as he feels there is no other option against this full god. But Naruto will be able to get away from it or just feel himself at his highest form. Which, by the way, I'm gonna have to make this very clear to you guys. Tenseigan Chakumo is not his strongest form. It's literally Tenseigan KCM Sage mode. I'm not joking when I said that Naruto could stack all those forms on top of each other. It's insane on what Naruto can do in this web story, and yeah, Naruto is essentially so broken right now. Oh my god. So yeah, Naruto will survive that, and Gar will be able to. Well, he's returned to his home village, and because of Naruto Clone did his thing, and the Kazekage rescue arc is now over. Naruto and everybody else return to the Hidden Link village, and Naruto will go in a couple days to catch up. Some kiss action right then here and there and stuff like that, but nothing that goes beyond that yet. Naruto's then dragged into Tsunade's office, and she gives Naruto the mission he's been waiting for 2.5 years to destroy the Akatsuki. Well, except Itachi. Naruto's kind of been to the conclusion that Itachi is Sasuke's business, and for good reason. So he's gonna respect that. However, meanwhile, the Akatsuki with Orochimaru and Kabuto are kind of experimenting with the dead soul jutsu, or imperfect world reincarnation. And the bodies they have are of Data and Sasori. It seems the Akatsuki are preparing something big. In fact, they seem to have one corpse that looks an awful like Madara Uchiha. Uh-oh. Will Naruto be prepared for what the Akatsuki have planned, or do the Akatsuki have a trick up their sleeve that can potentially destroy Naruto? Find out in the next part. Thank you all for watching part 7 of What If Naruto Had the Tenseigan. I'll probably go into why Madara's corpse is there, but it has something to do with Setsu. I believe part 8 will be the actual end of the series, so I will say this. Thank you all for watching the series. It's carried me for quite a bit of time, and for that I thank you. I cannot see what my other what ifs will evolve into. Watch me to have like a hawk from man right there. Great for the 2 what ifs I have planned for this week. They will be great in terms of, well, updating those what ifs, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join Discord server. That is all I have to say. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and share the video. This has been your boy, the Anime Sage. Sign out. Peace. YEEHAW. Bye-bye.